The Moon, Earth's only natural satellite. It orbits the planet approximately every 27 days, at a distance of 380,000 kilometers away. It is thought to have originated around 4.5 billion years ago, formed from the debris produced in a collision between the Earth and an object the size of Mars. In 2013, YouTube user Crrow777 began posting a series of videos, which he claims show proof that the Moon is not what it seems. After over a year of observation, Crrow filmed what he called lunar waves, which look like ripples passing across the surface of the Moon. According to Crrow, these waves demonstrate that the Moon is a hologram.
So I'm filming one night looking for objects. I pan my camera down and the wave starts, this hologram wave. I don't notice it. And then it catches up to the camera and I do notice it. I glance at the Moon, but when you're staring at things, you don't know whether it's your eyes or what. And then I notice a second wave coming. And at this point, I'm thinking it's my camera. I look up at the Moon again and, I just don't know what to think. I save the clip out. I don't delete it. I almost did. And I look at it for quite some time, weeks maybe. Looking at it over and over, and I'm realizing that, this is not the way a digital camera malfunctions. This is an organic line, no pixelation, no shredding of the signal. And it finally dawns on me that the pan of the camera proves it. When I pan down, and I usually don't shoot this way, I usually stay centered, almost always stay centered, trying to increase my odds of catching something unusual. But when I pan down, the wave starts, and I pan in front of the wave, which catches up to the camera, and that is the proof in the pudding. You'll notice a couple things. The wave looks like it bulges in the center, as if it's going down. If you stop the frame and measure it, you'll see that the sides are lower than the center, so there's kind of a bulge, and it's also tilted a little bit, and it mirrors the tilt of the poles of the Moon. I haven't measured it exactly, but visually you can tell. It's real easy to miss, and it's real easy to think that it's a camera malfunction. At any rate, we're going to start with a UFO that I could not identify as a satellite. It's going to come in the lower left here. It happened 13 seconds before the lunar hologram was filmed. Here it comes. And I'll do a closer view of this object. It's kind of difficult to see again in the lower left. This is slowed down by 50%, zoomed 400%. There he goes, he's in the middle and up to the top. Alright, 13 seconds later we filmed the lunar wave event, which I am now calling a hologram. It was filmed at 10:46 p.m. give or take. There's been some debate about the time. Here it comes from the top right. There's the first wave coming down, and here comes the second wave. I'm going to give you a few views of this so you can try to get a good look at it. There it is, coming down from the upper right, lower left, and here comes the second wave. We're going to take another view. Here it comes again, coming in from the upper right. There's the first wave. This may be the best view. I've brightened it quite a bit. And there is the second wave. And we're going to take a view of it with the grid so you can see how tilted the wave is. There's the first one. And there is the second wave. And here I'm going to let you hear the live audio that happened while we recorded. By my computer on the arm of the couch or something.
Man, you were not prepared.
Whoa, there's the wave. We just got the wave. There goes the second one. See it?
No.
We just got the holographic wave. Okay, now I'm beginning to think, so I'm going to run the hologram clip here to refresh your memories. This is a very important clip, and I'm redoing it because I have new information, and I'm going to do some analysis that I never did. Here comes the wave at the bottom. There it started. The camera passes it. The wave was out of camera frame. That means something. Anyhow, here comes the second wave, and I'll get into this better. I'm just playing this once through so you can get a good look at it. I did manipulate brightness and contrast to bring out the wave a little better. Okay, in this image what I've done is, if you look at the top, there's a red line that's angled and a blue line that's level. The blue line truly is level. It's perfectly level to the camera frame, and my scope was perfectly leveled when I shot this, as it is every time I use it. The red line, what I did is, since the hologram wave is so hard to see, I ran the red line up till it was about to go out of frame so I could see where the top edge hit, because when I freeze frame it, it's very difficult to see the wave. So the result is that the hologram wave is tilted 3.2, possibly 3.3 degrees to, I believe, the orbital plane. Now the reason this is important, and actually it's not the orbital plane, it's the lunar axial tilt. That's what's being measured with the red line, I'm pretty sure. The lunar axial tilt, when you look it up now, we are told that it's 6.687 degrees to the orbital plane. Strange thing about this is, when I look at older references, like a poster I have from the Apollo missions from the 60s, it says the axial tilt is 6.41. It's a little confusing. I didn't look into it. I don't know why there's a difference. The reason I think this matters is because if the lunar axial tilt is 6.6 and I just measured the wave at 3.2, it's almost exactly half. The wave angle is half the axial tilt. Now, I showed this for a couple reasons. People keep telling me, you know, Crow, this is your camera. Well, two things I just showed you proves it can't be the camera. The tilt of this wave would be level if it was the camera. And in the beginning I showed you that the wave begins, the camera pans above the wave, and then the wave catches up. That's the second thing, and that is bulletproof.